are back again with another Icon Moments review, and today we've got ourselves John Barnes. Managed to pick him up for 486k on Xbox. He's currently sitting around 480 price, so I'm looking to maybe break about even, depending if I can sell him for that price. We shall see. I am watching one at the moment, but let's have a look at his card and see how good he is in terms of statistics. So he's left-footed, high medium work rates for a left winger is fantastic. 4-star, 4-star. And then we have really good acceleration, nice sprint speed, really good finishing, fantastic composure and balance and agility. And then his strength is quite high. The only thing that lets him down is his jumping. Considering he's 6 foot, is a bit of a telltale sign, but we will be using him in terms of an attacking midfielder anyway. Great finesse shot there outside the foot shot. So we are going to be playing a few games of him in Rivals. We're going to play him as a left wing or left mid in a 4-2-3-1. And then we're going to swap him over to the right-hand side to see if he can play there. But with that being said, here are the custom tactics that we are going to be playing him with. So as you can see here, 4-2-3-1. Barnes there on the left-hand side. And he's got come back on defence, no interceptions, get into the box for a cross, and that's about it. And in terms of roles, doesn't have anything there. But we will try out a free kick if he's got good enough stats. That being said, let's go jump into Elite Division Rivals, and I'll be right back. I also forgot to mention we are going to be using an engine on him just because it boosts up that pace and acceleration and sprint speed there. His balance and agility gets a nice upgrade, as you can see, and it just sort of improves his passing for us. But let's go jump into that game, as I mentioned. Here is our opponent's team. It's got a nice mixture of Ronaldinho there, wildcard Neymar, to that foot birthday Nuno Mendes, and a few other foot birthday cards. The main thing for me with having old Barnes on the old wing there is to be able to link up the play nicely, see how he feels on the ball. Not the greatest pass there from the start, we'll be honest. As long as he doesn't feel too clunky, that's the main thing for me. The Barnes are picking the ball up. Got a nice acceleration on him, bit heavy on the ball there. We do have him clean through, we're going to pretend not to use him and then send it out. Good tackle, what a recovery there. We nearly had Barnes clean through. Ben Yedder. To Barnes, to Fakir, been tripped there, no foul, nothing given, fantastic. Could have had a 1-2 there. Barnes once, Barnes is through. Need Barnes to do something well here, nice touch. He's a bit slow on the left stick dribbling, I have to admit. That is a shame there, we did get a bit red, but because he's left footed being on that left hand side, trying to shoot across is going to be difficult. Maybe should have took a pot shot there, but I wanted to test out his left stick dribbling and it wasn't the best executed, I will have to be honest there. Barnes through, beating the offside trap. This time we need a better finish from him. Poor finish. I could have lobbed, could have ball rolled. That's on me, that is. That's a very good run from him as my teams just tackled each other. Very good run from him. Poor finish from me personally there. Should have done better. But he does make those runs in behind very well. I have to admit, we are getting a space of him. I should have lobbed the goalkeeper there. That was a bad choice to shot. Or even ball rolled. I kind of hesitated. Barnes going to overlap for us into the centre. He's offside, I believe. We might just be on. He is offside. That's unfortunate. Got him in a better angle that time. But in terms of running behind players on the movement, his movement is fantastic. On the ball, a little bit clunky at times. Barnes. Ball roll. He's still... That's my example of him right there. So we did the ball roll, and his animation's so slow at times. And he's not got the strength either. He's starting to get bullied. I'm not to like this card already. Out wide. Barnes again. In terms of link up though, fantastic player. Gonna get back to Barnes. Gets past 1, gets past 2, shoots across goal. He has got on the old score sheet there. Good finish from him. But he's noticing some flaws. It might be because I'm trying to force the ball a little bit with him, but he's a bit slow on the animation at times. Here is our opponent's team in our next game. We have played a few more games since then. Trying him on the right. He seems a bit better on the right, I will be honest, because he can cut in and shoot. But we will see how we get on in this game. With John Barnes back on the left-hand side for us at the start, and we'll make the same substitution at half-time and switch it around in the team. A couple things I have noticed now to mention is he is a little clunky on the ball at times. There are moments when the gameplay isn't so great in terms of fluidness. You do notice it with John Barnes, but his best positioning is to cut in. Like, as you can see there, his strength isn't just quite there, but we do manage to win the ball back. But he hasn't. He looks like he's going to be a strong, bulky player, but he's like the opposite. Barnes. Great save. The only problem with Barnes is I've noticed is a lot of people seem to already know he's left-footed, so trying to shoot across is quite predictable. You can see though his pace, not against the fastest defender there. We do get past here with his left foot dribbling. It's crossing even. Oh, very unlucky there. He's okay at crossing. He's just very limited on the left-hand side. Got Barnes here. Lovely ball. Shoots near post, and we've get the goal finally. That's one of his best things to do, especially if you like to shoot across goal a lot. You'll notice your keeper brings him out, or the player brings his keeper off the line there, and we just bang it near post. I've noticed that he does tuck away a lot of those near post shots, which is great. Got Barnes running through. Bad touch again. That's a penalty, not given. His first touches are really inconsistent. It's another thing I will mention with him. I've noticed animation's a bit weird with him. It's almost like he hasn't got one, which is costing him to miscontrol the ball at times. That's a better one. So the first touch is much better there. Leads us on to our second touch, which gives us a good cross. Shame no one's really there to win the header. But his first touch, like I say, is very, very inconsistent. One moment is fantastic first touch. Second moment is a really poor one. And that can be the difference between getting a fantastic cross in or a nice early shot in, or to completely misleading the ball. Holding up, we do get through here finally. Barnesy. Oh, not really anywhere to go there, unfortunately, from me. If we do make the keeper do a fumble. And again, Barnes causing problems, though. Can he win the header? He can. I like the work effort from them there. That is half-time. Well, our opponent has quit the game before I even got to make the changes. I think I've played enough for Barnes now to know. He's got a goal today. We had a goal with him in the other game that you saw. I played a few more games with him. He's okay. That's all I can really say for him. He's not amazing. He's not bad. He's just slap bang middle average. I just think his body type lets him down a little bit. As you can see here in terms of some of the statistics. Had 13 passes, 8 complete, 5 intercepted. That could be down to my choices, but as you can see on the screen in front of you, pushing down that far left-hand side to the box and trying to cut across. Same for shooting. He's just a bit hit and miss, and I think at the top level, that will let you down. In the bottom level, not so much. You will be okay. In Foot Champs, is a bit inconsistent, and it's one of those. We are going to go jump onto Footbin now, have a look at his best chem styles, his pricing, best positions, and much, much more. So let's go over to Footbin now. So as you can see, we are on the John Barnes here on Footbin, and he's already dropped down to 470. So I'm going to make a little bit of a loss on the transfer. But we have a look down at best chem styles. They're saying engine or basic, which is what we use him with engine. Makes him a 94 rated winger, which is fantastic in terms of rating and anything like that. But as you can see, the card just felt a bit clunky. What is his body type? Is average. And that's always going to let him down, unfortunately, especially in the top tier sort of FIFA. He's just going to struggle on the ball, which we did notice. 4-star, 4-star. He's left-footed, but he seems to pass with his right, shoot with his left. Never rarely switches him round for me. What's the problem I had with him? In terms of statistics in-game, they look fantastic. There's no problem with the card whatsoever. But it just doesn't translate, unfortunately. I don't know how it even happens on EA with FIFA. Sometimes these cards just don't translate, and that is a real shame. But that's going to be the video for today. If you have any questions, always comment down below. If you are new to the channel, consider hitting that like button if you've enjoyed the video, and subscribe, as we do a lot of reviews and much, much more on here. And I will catch you in the next one. See. Coming with a vision that's cold. You can sit back, chill with a pen and take notes. I haven't got time for the tripping flow. I'ma take my aim with a pen and unload. Cut back spray, let my enemies know when I reach.